It's okay though, Alec. You don't have to wait any longer now. But yeah, the thing with like running multiple streams at once, like you got to make sure like everything's like copacetic with all the streams. Proxy, proxy. It's not time to sleep yet. I came all this way with squad member C to invite you to our special nighttime operation. A special night out. Follow us and you'll see Proxy. But Alex, how are you doing, yo? Sar, Sierra, C. Sarah, I'm guessing. How are you doing? Follow us and you'll see Proxy. I feel like this is gang initiation. Shh. Move quietly and stay low, just like a sniper. Scene and Trigger quietly creep up behind Orphe and suddenly launch a surprise attack.
Soldier Orphe!
Soldier Orphe?
You two again? Now you have the proxy as an accomplice too?
What?
You've got it all wrong, Orphe. I had no idea those two were planning to scare you.
What?
Captain Magus is asleep. Don't wake her up. We should let her rest.
Is it time for the captain's self-diagnostics?
Is Orphe more worried about waking the captain, or about the captain catching you secretly enjoying some prohibited items?
Busted.
Excuse me. First of all, my concern for the captain is absolutely genuine. Second, the field manual doesn't list lemon-flavored chips under prohibited foods during deployment. I have every right to protest Captain Magus's executive decision to declare all snacks as prohibited.
Oh. Then why doesn't Orphe protest when the captain's actually awake?
Ooh, busted again.
I'm sure Orphe has her own reasons.
Anyway, if Orphe doesn't want us to tell the captain...
How about sharing some of those lemon chips with us?
Seed and Trigger are robbing me again!
Isn't this just a regular part of our night ops briefing?
The law doesn't punish the majority, Orphe.
True, unless it decides to.
Proxy should also share the responsibility.
A special mission to get rid of lemon-flavored chips? Count me in!
In a sea breeze of Wifey Peninsula, you team up with Obel Squad to finish off the lemon-flavored chips. As night deepens, Seed and Trigger, who ambushed Orphe, return to the squad's camp. Just as you're about to leave, Orphe calls out to you.
Proxy, there's something I need to talk to you about. It's about the captain.
Oh boy, will this trigger him?
Let me guess. It's something that you can only say when Captain Magus is asleep?
That's right. Proxy, I want to apologize on behalf of the captain for her bad attitude toward you during the mission.
Wait, that's a her?
But there's a reason why the captain acted that way.
Guns have genders?
I trust that you know the captain, Orphe. Otherwise, why would you trust her so much? Come to think of it, you and Magus make a pretty unique team. A soldier paired with an intelligent weapon construct.
An intelligent construct? No, the captain is more than that.
Nine.
Can I trust you, Proxy?
No.
Like I said, just like you trust Captain Magus.
I'm just a gunner. A soldier, here to support Captain Magus. Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. That's how they would comfort me. If Captain Magus and the others were here. But no. I know that I'm not someone special. From the moment I was born, being a gunner has been my sole purpose and mission. In the disaster 11 years ago, New Eridu lost so much. It lost so many of its soldiers. The Defense Force's last remaining gemstone, Obsidian Division, also suffered heavy losses.
Oof.
At the time, the military had launched various research projects. Enhanced soldiers, cybernetic soldiers even. Cloned soldiers.
And I'm guessing that's who we're facing, the clone soldiers.
It sounds brutal, doesn't it? But if it weren't for these cruel projects, Obsidian Division might never have lasted this long. I was also born at that time, cloned from a legendary soldier, and designed to aid that legendary soldier as an assistant. That legendary soldier's military code name was Magus.
Oh.
The soldier's original body has long been destroyed. All that remains now is a backup of her consciousness, or what you could call her soul, stored within the weapon. Even in death, she's still wielded as a weapon by the Defense Force. Though Captain Magus always says it's what she wanted, is it really a blessing? Or a curse?
I don't know, it depends if they enjoy it.
All things considered, I'm quite lucky. Selfish, even. I stole her body, her name. You could even say I stole her life. But Captain Magus has never cared about that. She'd just say to me, Orphe, my life was far too boring. You should live your own life. I know the looks in my comrade's eyes often carry sympathy or pity, mockery, or even disgust. Still, I can't help but feel that I'm lucky. I met Captain Magus, I met Obel Squad, and even crossed paths with someone as strong and interesting as you, Proxy.
Aww.
I know there's nothing special about the way I was born, but you all keep telling me, Orphe, you're being too hard on yourself again. You're special. You're one of a kind. Yet, the cold glass tanks, the tasteless nutrient fluids, those eyes filled with sympathy, pity, mockery, or disgust, they all proved one thing. But you all keep telling me, over and over again, you're one of a kind, Orphe. I can leave those glass tanks in the past. I just don't want to let your expectations down. Rather than those cold, lifeless glass tanks, I want the warmth of Captain Magus. I'd rather have my noisy Obel Squad and you, the cool Proxy. Our pasts, whether it's mine or Captain Magus's, are not what define us. Although Captain Magus often jokingly calls you the villain, that's all just talk. Our pasts are not what define us. Instead, it's up to us to determine our destinations.
Yo, where's this Magus?
As a Proxy, you'll lead us to the right place.
Yo, this is...
I believe in you, Proxy.
Yo, this is the Magus we need. Magus... Yo, Magus can give us a hug every now and then. Just saying. Hugs are good. After a brief signal disruption, communication with the HDD is reestablished.
Barry, have you finished calculating the exact coordinates of the blind spot in Lemnian Hollow's most active area?
Affirmative. HDD data sync complete. Transmitting coordinate data to EOS's Carrot module now.
Oh, Belle, finally. The exact coordinates are now locked in. The next step is to move out with Obel Squad and take them out in one strike.
Yep.
Negative. Lorenz's forces have currently halted all further operations, so Obel Squad is unauthorized to act without orders. Could you send a message to Ishu and Shifu? Actually, scratch that. Better send it to Senior Fufu instead. Shifu never replies to messages. Just say, Junior Bell needs your help. It's urgent. Please ask Ishu and Shifu to come to the rescue. P.S. Don't let the defense force find out.
Poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's
Overdoing it.
urgent. Come rescue her immediately. P.S. Keep a low profile and avoid any clashes with the defense force.
Yo, you hate plot twists. Yo, why is that? And where did that noise come from?
Aren't you over-exaggerating a bit?
This concerns the safety of Wi-Fi Peninsula. A little exaggeration won't hurt, right?
All we can do now is wait for help from you, Quay-san.
All we can do now is pray that you
How you
and
doing
Summit
there,
send help
Alistair?
soon. Who knows what kind of mess the Exaltists might be stirring up in the Hollow, while Lorenz is basking in the limelight. There's no
In
time to waste.
glory.
I'm logging off now.
Just as you're about to fall asleep, that familiar chirping breaks your peaceful slumber again. Is that Shifu's wingwumbird? Chirp, 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 chirp. Your vision suddenly dims, but strangely you don't feel afraid. When you come to your senses, you're already being carried high in the air by bird talons. Your body feels weightless, like a feather drifting in the air one moment, then heavy like a stone sinking in a lake the next. By the time you come back to your senses, you've already arrived. Wait, is this Swabian Temple?
I think I just had a dream. Am I dreaming?
My disciple. Fufu told me poor Junior Bell is suffering cruel mistreatment at the hands of the defense force. It's urgent.
Bruh.
And that I need to stay low and avoid any clashes with them.
Word for word! The message came straight from Junior Bell's brother!
By the way, I'm here too.
Smooth.
Someone's messing with our junior out there. That's the last straw. Shifu, it's time we step in and get an explanation, don't you think?
What do you mean by step in? Junior Bell just looks a little dazed, that's all. I don't see any signs of cruel mistreatment.
You know, because somebody over-exaggerated.
Did Ishu and Shifu use a technique to bring me to Swabian Temple?
Seems you're finally catching on now.
Okay, what is up with that noise? Why is... What the hell did you tell them?
Your safety, of course, is our
Michael,
highest
how's it
priority.
going?
But given how you contacted us in such a rush, I assume you've run into some trouble with the military?
Come on, Junior Bell! What happened out there that made you call Shifu for help? Don't worry, you can tell us. We're all here for you.
Yo, I believe that.
All your seniors are here.
You lay out the intel calculated by Fairy, along with all accompanying suspicions and speculations for everyone.
Cunning as always. Certainly sounds like the Exaltists.
If the defense force can't deal with those scoundrels, then we will. When do we set out, Shifu?
No need to be hasty. Let
Yo,
Junior Bell get
probably
some
meow
proper
now.
rest first.
Okay, let's catch up. Belle. Belle's had to endure more than her share on the job. Senior's sister is the best. A proxy without their senior sister is
Captain
nothing.
Puppies, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Very nice. And thank you, DBGs, for the 15 bits. Oh, how you doing there, DBGs? Those damn soldiers, how dare they lock up my junior? You've still got your senior sister waiting for you up on the mountain. Can't have you getting kidnapped before you see her. How? I keep having these unsettling dreams lately, like something bad is about to happen. Whenever I'm on a mission in miasma dense areas, I always hear these whispers. I'm a bit worried about you and about your senior sister, my sister. It's not corruption symptoms, is it, senior? Have the recent missions been too much? If so, let me help you share the load. Don't worry so much. The sky could fall, and Shifu would handle it. We'll be okay. You're right. You're right. We still got Shifu. You explain to Shifu in detail. How come I am getting these notifications in chat? Where is it even coming from? But yo, welcome back, DVGs. You explained to Shifu in detail about the obscure you found in Wi-Fi Peninsula and the potential of exalted bases hidden in the hollow. The lives of Wi-Fi Peninsula citizens are at stake. It can't be taken lightly. If the Defense Force refuses to step in, the new Quake Summit will have no choice but to break the rules of the engagement and take action. But now that there are threats both inside and outside the Hollow, and with so few disciples left to add Swabian Temple, we might need some reinforcements before Yuan can finish speaking. An angry shout from outside cuts her off.
Hand over the proxy!
The poor temple gate couldn't withstand the force of the uninvited guests. It creaked open and let them into the courtyard.
I was wondering who would break into Swabian Temple in the middle of the night. Turns out it's soldiers from the Defense Force.
Well, that escalated.
Please be aware that although Phylum Heights is under military control, soldiers have no right to enter private residences without permission. And my temple isn't exactly a place where anyone can just come and go as they please.
What's all this rambling?
I think what this lady means, Captain, is that you barged into someone's home in the middle of the night and caused a big ruckus. And now she's ready to give you a beating.
Give me a beating?
See, Senior said that if this lady is going to beat you up, he probably won't be able to stop her.
Even with all the Obsidian troops of Wi-Fi Peninsula's support, you probably still couldn't stop me.
High Preceptor Ishwan, this unannounced visit is not meant as a provocation. But the person behind you, Phaethon, is currently under our protection.
Under your protection? You mean the mayor's envoy whose freedom is now being restricted?
The temporary restriction on the proxy's movement is both to protect military secrets and to ensure the proxy's safety.
No matter how you look at it, my disciple is safest under my protection.
Listen, you two. There's something more urgent to deal with than my safety.
Proxy, are you okay?
Oh, so the proxy wasn't kidnapped by Yunquei Summit.
Apologies. This is my mistake. I thought it was the city authorities who took the proxy away, trying to extract military information.
I've never cared about military secrets, only about the safety of my disciples and the well-being of New Eridu.
Well then, Proxy, if you went so far as to defy military orders to contact Yunquei Summit, you mean you're absolutely certain that the Exaltus still have a real stronghold hidden somewhere in the Hollow?
I can't say I'm completely certain. Not until I enter the Hollow myself and reach those coordinates. But as Guardians of New Eridu, shouldn't Yunquei Summit and the Defense Force investigate, even if there's only the slightest chance of...
According to real-time Hollow monitoring data, ether activity is rising across the entire Lemnian Hollow. Warning: ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record-high levels. Warning: at the current rate of Hollow expansion, there is a 17.2% chance that Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 1,026 hours.
What's that voice assistant rambling about this time?
Basically, she's saying if left unchecked, the Hollow might just go boom.
Yo, got the intel from earlier.
The Exaltists in charge of miasma research mentioned experiments on large-scale miasma activation. I suspect they're preparing for what they call the final sacrifice. Based on the intelligence and mission results we've seen, the Exaltists control most of the miasma-rich areas in Lemnian Hollow. They've also mastered the technology to manipulate the unique ether. The current rise in ether activity throughout the Hollow is probably connected to the Exaltists' operations.
If your theory is true, then this currently undiscovered Exaltus base will likely become the central hub for their final sacrifice.
Exactly. But if we can take out their hidden base, the sacrifice ritual won't happen, and the Hollow's rising activity will be back under control.
How do you manage to sigh with a mechanical throat like that?
Although I tried to ignore some of the seemingly fabricated technical terms, you still managed to lose me. So essentially, we head in, confirm whether any Exaltist rats are still stirring up trouble, and if they are, we wipe them out. That should eliminate the threat, right?
Wow, Captain Magus. You actually understood everything this time. Amazing.
Then let's move out. Obel Squad will personally eliminate the looming shadow that threatens Wi-Fi Peninsula.
But Captain Magus, weren't you just saying an hour ago that military orders must never be disobeyed?
Well, stuff changes.
Disobeying orders? Hardly. We were chasing after Phaethon, who fled all the way into the Hollow with classified military intel.
Oh.
Captain Magus, your enthusiasm is truly moving. But you could have just left it to Yunquei Summit.
It's our duty as the Defense Force to wipe out the Exaltists. If our superior officers have failed in that duty, then I'll take responsibility myself. Besides, the Obscura still haven't been fully examined. If a sacrifice really did emerge from the boxes, then Defense Force soldiers, and even civilians, would pay dearly.
I understand. My disciples and I will remain on standby at Phylum Heights and fulfill our duty to protect this place.
About the plans.
In that case, the attack plan and the operation start time need to be decided ASAP.
Deploying all of Obel's squad would draw too much attention. We'll need to wait for the right moment. Let's regroup and launch the operation first thing tomorrow morning.
Strange. It's not active. But yet, it goes off.
All members of the Obel squad, return to base and get some rest.
Flippin' Streamlabs.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Tomorrow's probably going to be a long day.
Go figure. Does it anyway. Wait, I gotta get my divination. Hey there, Proxy. Good morning. I'm here to invite you to today's Grand Escape Strategy meeting. We're going to start evacuating civilians. Fine. If you want the dull version, I'm here to bring you up to the strategy meeting. It's indeed about civilian evacuations or whatever. Go now. Yes. You head to the plaza at Phylum Heights with Seed. Squad member Seed, Proxy, all members of Opal Squad are present. Please begin the operation briefing, Colonel. With a wave from the Colonel, the rowdy ranks of soldiers quiet down.
Experimental ether units called Obscura were placed in large numbers within the Hollow and around Wi-Fi Peninsula by Porcelumex and the Exaltists. Obel Squad was the first to discover that they could hold and even generate a sacrifice. Later operations by other squads also confirmed this. That's about all we've got on the Obscura for now. And there are still many unchecked ones hidden in Wi-Fi. According to our investigations, none carrying sacrifices have been found outside the Hollow.
That's good.
But we can't gamble with people's lives with some big unknown. Right, Colonel Isolde?
You're right, Orphe. Which is why we're launching the Hollow evacuation plan, starting with relocating the residents of Phylum Heights.
Wait, I wonder what the Major General thinks about
We're moving them
this.
into the city, at least until every Obscura in the area has been inspected. The evac op will be handled by troops under the Major General. As for Obel Squad, you'll be on standby as a mobile unit, ready to jump in the moment anything goes sideways.
Boo.
On standby as a mobile squad, huh? In other words, we get to move however we want for now, correct?
It's on standby at all times, not do whatever you like. Is that clear, Captain Magus?
Crystal clear, Colonel. I assure you, we will not act on our own or do anything reckless.
Yeah.
I've got the captain covered. Obel Squad won't be running wild on my watch.
Why do I get the feeling something is going on between you all? Anyway, just behave. Things are bound to get messy during the evacuation, so make sure—
Of course. The Proxy's a VIP under our protection, aren't you, Proxy?
Speaking of VIPs, Commander Lorenz, Mr. Lucro, and the rest of the Porcelumex higher-ups will be evacuating alongside the residents.
Yay!
The big shots can't wait to run for their lives, huh?
The threat of hidden sacrifices is no joke. We can't blame the executives for saving their own hides. Alright then, I'll go get the executives sorted for VIP evac. Obel Squad is dismissed for now.
Isolde.
Something on your mind, Captain Magus?
I was just wondering, Colonel, if I ever disobeyed your orders, would you be able to forgive me?
You do know there's a time and place for sarcasm in front of your squad, right, Captain Magus? But if that day ever comes, I trust that you'd have your reasons.
I know the captain always has her reasons, Colonel Isolde.
Yeah.
Don't tell me you're actually itching to go rogue with your captain, Orphe.
Don't worry, I'll keep her in line.
Huh? Me?
Yes, you!
Either way, we've got each other's backs. That won't change, right?
Damn right.
Good to hear. That makes me feel a little better, Captain.
As Isolde dismisses echoes through the square, the soldiers begin to scatter and leave.
Proxy! Proxy!
Why are you being so sneaky?
Why are you sneaking over and whispering like this? It totally looks like you're trying to rope me into some secret plan.
The captain said that you should sneak over and meet us over there in a bit. It'd be way too obvious if we all moved together.
The captain's literally right behind you.
Isn't the captain always, like, right behind you? Why bother sending you to pass on a message?
Well, because the captain's voice is way too loud. She couldn't whisper for her life.
Smooth. Magnus, Orphe, and the others head to the cable car station. Let's go join them and see what they're whispering about. Hollow evacuation? Is that big hollow going to spread to Phylum Heights? My whole livelihood's is there. Don't worry, it might just be a small hollow disaster. Life is way more precious than property. You young folks just don't get it. I came here from the old capital. Do you know how long it took me to build up this business? Try to stay calm. Work with the Defense Force and leave Wifey Peninsula for the time being. The hollow might settle in a few days, and you can all come right back. Okay, I think I solved the problem. Don't push. Don't panic. Hey, I'm talking to you. Excuse me, I have a child with me. Could you let them go first? Mommy! Our company volunteered to help maintain order here, so don't push your luck. Please follow the evacuation order and rejoin the evacuation group at once. Hey, I told you to watch your tone. You're even scarier than an Ethereal. I accidentally lost track of my group. Come with me, Granny. I'll help you catch up to the main group. Attention citizens, due to potential disaster risks in the Lemmian Hollow, please cooperate with the Defense Force and evacuate Phylum Heights in an orderly manner. Citizens, please actively cooperate with the evacuation operations organized by local forces and evacuate the urban area in an orderly manner. If you encounter any security threats, please seek help from nearby Defense Force soldiers or follow Bang Boo to evacuate from high-risk areas. Alright, let's go. You caught that right, Proxy? Obel's role during this retreat is to stand by for rapid deployment. In other words, if we sneak into the Hollow operation now, no one will catch us. Ahem, sneak into the Hollow. No, we're covertly going in to investigate for the safety of the citizens of Waifi Peninsula. The captain's right. There's bound to be confusion during it should be an evacuation, and that's our perfect window to move in. Commander Isolde's arrangement just happens to work in our favor. Do you think she always knows about us? She's got nothing to do with this. If we're caught, I'll take the heat for defying orders. Greetings from Argentina. My name is Tango. I'm using a translator. Ah, hola there, Tango. Hola, Santana. It's time for the... Time is of the essence. Get ready and let's move out, Proxy. Yo, in other words...
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
Crowd gathers at the cable cars, evacuating Phylum Heights under direction and support of the Defense Force and top security.
Tell the workers to pick up the pace. That porcelain's worth more than their lives.
Don't let them hear you. I don't want to see complaint letters in the employee yearbook.
Complaint letters? You actually read those, boss?
Training reliable subordinates matters more than you'd think. We don't want to end up in the same mess we did back then.
Has Zenless Zone Zero.
We trusted the Defense Force to protect company assets, but they were useless. And that cost us a fortune.
Sorry, excuse me. Please, could you let my child move up in line?
Yeah, let the kid through! Cut it out!
The evacuation order's been planned long in advance.
What?
You're only getting out of here because the company paid for it. Don't push it.
Watch your mouth. Protecting the company's image is also part of what you're paid for. Got it?
Please, can you let my child go first?
Sorry. I'm afraid I'm not in a position to help anyone either.
Today, Waifi Peninsula has opened its door to us. Just like every other door in this city.
Just a photo for the internal PR material, sir. Much appreciated.
This moment right now, and back then, it's all starting to look the same. To those sitting at the top, our lives are nothing but silver spoons they use to scoop up and savor their triumph.
As you say hello, how are you?
Civilians, soldiers, doesn't matter. We're all merely specks of dust beneath the feet of giants clashing above us. This isn't the end, Orpheus.
This is the Exaltist base we cleared out earlier. The proxy was there too.
All I can say is...
It's about to go down.
Weren't we looking for a hidden base? Why are we back here again?
Yo, dog, I heard you like bases, so we put a base inside your base.
According to Fairy's calculations, the fissure that leads directly to the blind spot just so happens to be located in this area. I guess you could say we let the Exaltists slip right under our noses.
If it weren't for Lorenz and Lucro's interference, we might have uncovered signs of
Can you tell me a word in Spanish? Michi?
The fissure is close by, but Fairy's calculations could only narrow it down this far. We We'll need you all to head into the hollow to confirm the exact location.
And yes, I do know what it means.
Commencing operation. Objective, locate the nearby fissure.
Yes, Captain Magus.
Mathematicas.
The first diffraction signal source has been confirmed.
I just need to find the second signal source, and we can pinpoint the exact coordinates.
Proxy. You're not making up some technical jargon. Did you already have a map with the fissure location prepared in your backpack?
Alright, here we go, bamboo workbench. Esa mi esposa is Peruvian.
Operating protocol.
The purpose of these devices seems to be to guide and concentrate the miasma.
How did you figure that out, Proxy?
It's all
Yo,
thanks
big
to their
brain.
engineers. They left super clear comments in the code. The final sacrifice. Large-scale miasma activation experiment. The Exaltists need to gather a massive amount of miasma. These devices must be important for that. The Exaltist outposts full of miasma might be the result of these devices as well.
Communication structure analysis complete. Hub device location locked. Uploading to HDD now.
Cool.
Got it. These are the coordinates of the blind spot.
Wow, that was easy. Or maybe I should have taken the stairs.
Pinpointing fissure coordinates.
Hey, you soldiers over there.
Who? Us soldiers?
Oh, well, look who it is. Isn't this the same guy we bumped into last time?
Ah, Obel Squad. What are you doing here?
No! Why are you shooting it? Are you?
Yeah, that familiar, annoying voice. It's definitely him.
I want to ask you the same question. What are you doing here?
There's only one thing to do in this situation.
Travis, me! Get twisted!
We're here under Major General Lorenz's orders, of course.
All right. We all know you're his right-hand man. But haven't you given me that line already?
I have no obligation to explain myself to you. But to avoid unnecessary conflict between so-called allies, this facility holds a stockpile of porcelain belonging to Porcelumex. We've been assigned to constant guard duty here to prevent any of the returning Exaltists from stealing the city's strategic resources.
Wasn't it Porcelumex who originally handed these strategic city resources over to the Exaltists? You sure are going out of your way to clean up the mess they made.
Oof.
I'm not in the mood to bicker with you. Now, it's your turn to answer, Captain Magus. Why are you here? I don't recall receiving any orders about reinforcements or rotation.
As I'm sure you're aware, I'm the restricted operative designated by Commander Lorenz. I fled into the Hollow carrying sensitive military info. Obel Squad is just here to capture me.
Proxy.
Oh. This envoy really is good at causing trouble, huh?
You bet your sweet Bippy.
Don't you think, Captain Magus?
No. We've received new intelligence indicating that the Exaltists likely still have a key base in the Hollow. Obel Squad's mission is to clear any threats to civilians here. You're a soldier too. so you should understand a soldier's duty.
A soldier's first and foremost duty is to follow orders.
To follow orders. And doing that is what keeps everyone safe.
You're leading your squad without authorization. This is a clear violation of military command, Captain Magus.
Forget the orders. I didn't form Obel just to dance to someone else's tune. If disobeying orders is what it takes to protect this city, then so be it. I'll face a court-martial.
I've got a recording device, you know. Every word you say will be used as evidence in court.
Yo, I have a recording device too.
And I've got heavy firepower. If you don't step aside, every word you say might just become your last.
Oh, this escalated.
The intel came from me, and this operation is under my lead. If the Defense Forces commanders have a problem with that, they can take it up with me directly.
Threatening your comrades only
Bless
adds to
you.
your offenses, Captain Magus.
Alex.
I'm not obligated to stop you from engaging in conflict. Go if you must. I hope to see you all alive in the military courts.
Aren's loyal soldier glances once more at Magus before leading his squad away from the scene.
Finally, that annoying guy's gone.
Onward to saving the world!
Now Obel Squad really is in big trouble. Captain Magus, was it really necessary to go that far?
Don't worry, little proxy. When the time comes, I'll say the envoy was coerced by our troops and forced to lead the way into the hollow.
What?
That's not what I'm worried about. It's you and everyone from Obel.
I will take full responsibility for disobeying orders, and I'll go to Isolde to plead my case.
No. Captain Magus, if you get arrested, I'll have to face the battlefield all alone.
Hey, couldn't you say something that shows you care about me, Orphe?
A sudden message comes through the HDD.
Bell, we have an urgent communication request from the Defense Force.
What?
An urgent call from the Defense Force?
Well, actually, Colonel Isolde contacted Isha Zufu, who then got in touch with me. They want to use the HDD's communication channel to deliver a message to you. I only called it an urgent communication because I wanted to sound more professional in front of the Defense Force.
Good afternoon, team. I had heard about Phaethon's abilities before, but experiencing a device that can communicate inside the hollow firsthand still feels incredible.
Colonel, Isolde, let me explain.
Acting without orders, disobeying military command, and hoping to come to me for leniency? Captain Magus, you've been in the military long enough to know. Your behavior is getting more and more unruly.
Captain Magus's cooling system is about to overheat.
Help.
You mean you heard all that? Proxy, your HDD's privacy protection is severely lacking.
Anyway, I'm fully aware of the situation. You did the right thing, Captain Magus. All those years ago, we followed our orders, and our comrades died. And now, we can no longer stand by and watch Waifei Peninsula fall into danger for the sake of following orders.
All those years ago?
Old capital.
Why bring up the past all of a sudden?
I think it's time I told you a few things now, Magus. Everyone here is either a comrade you can entrust your life to, or a brave soul willing to lay down their life for the safety of New Eridu. Which is why what I'm about to tell all of you is so important. It's a story of betrayal. A grave crime born of selfish ambition that put our city and its people in danger.
So, your inspection has finally uncovered something.
Lay it on us.
Captain Magus and the Colonel's comrades all died during the fall of the old capital due to a lapse in commands from higher up. Is that what you want to tell us about?
That's right. At that time, the commander ordered Agamemnon's squad to hold their ground at all costs, and to defend the railway line evacuating civilians. And that's what our comrades did. They fought to the very end, till the last drop of their blood was shed. What we were guarding was not a railway for evacuating civilians. It was actually a freight line for transporting corporate assets. Every minute the team was able to hold out meant another container of porcelain that was transported back to a Topps warehouse outside the Hollow. Of course, that company paid the commander a hefty reward for that.
Uh-huh.
Every digit on that check was stained with the blood of our teammates, Magus.
Captain Magus.
Isolde. Who was the corrupt commander who accepted the bribe? And where is the company that paid it?
Oh.
Answer me.
Let me guess.
Captain Magus, your body is becoming unstable.
Answer me, Isolde.
I don't have enough evidence to accuse them yet. Stay calm, Magus.
Stay calm? Stay calm?
Yo, somebody's not calm.
How do you expect me to stay calm?
Captain Magus, if you can't keep yourself together...
My fury burns just as fiercely as yours, Magus!
I was created to unleash this fury, Isolde!
Captain Magus, for the safety of the squad, I'm authorized to activate sleep mode.
You would dare to stop me, Orphe?
Oh.
I don't have the right to ignore your anger, but the people here are important too. And what we need to accomplish now matters just as much.
Easy for you to say. What do you know of my anger, Phaethon?
We all lost so much during the disaster. Everyone here, Colonel Isolde, Shifu, Senior Fufu, and all the civilians in Wyvey Peninsula who were displaced by the fall of the old capital. So many people just like you lost everything.
Everything.
Natural disasters, man-made disasters. Haven't we lost enough already in New Eridu? But we didn't let anger, sorrow, or regret pull us down. Thanks to our courage, we've achieved everything we have now. Your Obel squad, Orphe, Trigger, Seed, and Soldier 11. Your story with them. Sure, the past does matter, but they do too.
Captain Magus.
How am I a part of this?
You hold.
Thank you, Proxy. Isolde, I won't let this go. But as you said, I'll wait for the right time to act.
Yes, let's leave it for later. What's most important now is for you all to carry on with your current mission. I'm telling you this now because you were right about one thing. Merely following orders doesn't make you a good soldier.
Yo, what does it make me then?
Keep moving forward, everyone.
Am I a man or a
I'll
muppet?
take the heat from command.
Time's ticking, and the Hollow is changing rapidly. If we wait any longer, the fissure might disappear entirely.
Understood, Proxy. Obel Squad, we're moving out!
Yes, Captain.
You have actually been quite lucky all these years. Far luckier than I have, Magus.
It's like my Uncle Kagi once said, with great power comes great big booty bitches.
Very true. Zelda's voice fades over the channel, and Obel Squad's figures disappear into the fissure.
It's not often I find myself thinking, maybe I'd be better off without comrades like them.
Ether turbulence surges from the fissure. Even if it's not the Exaltus headquarters ahead, it's at least a heavily fortified stronghold. Get ready for combat. Combat.
Faithful servants, let's drive out all the blasphemous unbelievers who desecrate our noble cause.
Well, okay.
Sure are a lot of exalted crap hiding in here.
The proxy's intel has been a huge help.
They keep saying something about the final sacrifice. We have to stop them. Careful!
Alex, how are you doing?
Moving forward and take them all down.
Yo, it's what's her face from before.
Phaethon.
Yo, what happened to her eyes?
Sarah, how many of the Exaltist's crimes have you been quietly orchestrating from the shadows? Crimes? You mean those reasonable and necessary sacrifices? As a loyal servant of the Creator, my answer is, of course, every single one. I have to say, among the masses of ignorant and arrogant unbelievers, you stand out as particularly detestable, Phaethon.
Captain Magus, that woman is making
Trying to
personal
start
attacks
something?
on the proxy.
I might not be good at personal attacks, but I'm an expert at suppressive fire. Prepare to die!
Prepare to meet your end, you...
Meanie!
You stubborn fools. Struggle all you want. The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain. It's just one more gentle push.
Wait, Overseer?
Meverhawk. Gotta admit, that one's hard to kill. Death is a cruel fate, but the Creator does show mercy to the most faithful servants at times. No matter what tricks or lies you try to use, we won't let anyone threaten New Eridu. Threaten New Eridu? Young unbeliever. The parasites devouring the city aren't here. The real poison has always been lurking in the very blood of the city.
What?
Which actually makes you and me allies, not enemies.
Don't you say that!
What?
Don't you dare compare my proxy to you.
Wait, my proxy?
But I don't think we'll have the opportunity to work together. The end is drawing near. The Overseer's ritual must not be interrupted. Faithful servants, the Creator will remember your names.
Yo, what is going on?
The arduous journey, the Creator is always pleased with sacrifice. The path back to the Master is always paved with blood and hogs. Life and death, existence and annihilation, brilliance and decay, bliss and suffering. All from the perfect.
Right. See if we can do this. Yeah, well, so if you have free time on your hands, may I suggest a gacha game?
my bullets are one with the
I
wind.
hate you. Sometimes.
Homing barrage.
Looks like there's a second round. You've exposed your weakness.
Get behind me. The melody.
Behold, transcendent.
That's the target, right? Let's go take a look.
Okay, within the core mechanism, you find a device the Exaltus use to manipulate the miasma. It's likely an amplifier designed to boost the power of the miasma device, allowing the Exaltus to control and concentrate large amounts of miasma. Roar! My laser can't break through either. The equipment is shrouded in thick miasma. Any attempt to connect through EOS's port would lead to corruption. Even the perception technique is useless. Maybe we need someone with Yuing Shifu level of skill for this. We can't do anything about these things right now. So, let's just focus on our efforts on tracking down those bosses.
Line up. No pushing.
Oh wait, that was DBG's. Yo, DBG's, I don't hate you. I thought it was Alex who was doing it.
Refine us. Sanctuaries chosen, favored by the Creator.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Yo, as DBGs might say,
Monsters have swarmed the entirety of Phylum Heights. Be sure to stay vigilant.
praise Captain Boobies.
We have an emergency. Exaltus priests and sacrifices are attacking Wi-Fi Peninsula. They're pouring out of the Obscura, and there's a lot of them.
Our attack on the base in the hollow led to chaos in the city outside. Are they using the attack as a cover to escape?
The city is under attack? Do we keep pursuing or fall back to assist?
And why not split up?
Rather obvious and sloppy scheme. Our comrades from Obsidian Division are stationed in the city, along with the mystics of Yunque Summit. The city should be in good hands for the time being.
Ishin Sifu and the other disciples are helping.
That is true, Alex did make that.
Main district. But there's a gap in the defenses on the mountain road above Phylum Heights.
The mountain road? But according to the distribution map we received, there shouldn't be any Obscura in that area.
Which is why we didn't deploy heavy defenses near the mountain road.
Oh no, there are many residential areas near there.
Mr. Confused asked me, Joker, could you make a radio ad for the Nined Fox in your own ever-so-special way for his advertise his Twitch streams? Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, criminals of all ages, lend me your ears. It's time to get a little unhinged. Dive into the chaos of Zenless Zone Zero with the Nined Fox on Twitch. It's not just a show, it's a wild ride, like a roller coaster without brakes. So grab a seat, bring your popcorn, and keep your stick on the ice. Because the Nined Fox is gonna make you laugh, cry, and scream all at once. Remember, I'm the Joker, baby.
Damn.
Got it. Calculating a route from the hollow back to Wi-Fi Peninsula for evacuation. Almost done.
We're counting on you, Proxy.
Don't worry, everything's fine. Just stay cool. Bell, Captain Magus, you're finally back. The sacrifices in the city are being held back by Junwon Shifu and others, but more have suddenly appeared on the mountain path. but our obscure positioning data didn't show any devices there. Something's wrong with Izolda's intel. Long story short, our main forces and Swabian Temple masters are all tied up fighting sacrifices in the city. The Mountain Road area wasn't assigned any defense troops beforehand. The defenses are severely lacking. Oh, it did come out good. We should actually use that. No time to lose.
Thanks to the support from Yunque's summit, the sacrifices in the main district have been suppressed, and the civilians in the city are safe.
Our mission is to eliminate the sacrifices and exaltists around the Mountain Road area while protecting 2 VIP targets.
Hey, that's me.
Which are the annoying Porcelumix executive Lucro, and the even more annoying Obsidian Division Major General Lorenz.
Bad news? We've lost contact with Mr. Lucro. Good news, the Major General is en route to the evacuation point below the Mountain Road.
Hard to say which is the good news and which is the bad. Like them or not, the mission still has to be completed. There are plenty of homes around the Mountain Road area, so there's no time to waste. Let's move out.
For our main forces in Genuine Summit holding Phalum Heights, let's deal with those sacrifices on the Mountain Road. There are residential areas around the Mountain Road. We can't let those sacrifices run wild. And that unpleasant Major General and Lucro are evacuating from that way as well. We can't just stand by and let them die. Yes, we can. We can, and I think we should. Who's with me? Okay, I see how it is. Yeah, I will admit, those wizard enemies, they got some hips.
Prioritize eliminating the sacrifices emerging from the Obscura.
There's an ambush in the tunnel!
What an ugly bunch!
Don't tell me about it.
On the ground seem to be members of Porcelumix.
Yeah, those things.
Ethereals.
Calm down, ma'am.
No, they weren't Ethereals.
We're from Obsidian Division. You're safe now.
They're all dead.
Except for you.
Remain calm. You're not in danger anymore.
Those deadly ghosts got them.
This woman's experiencing shock. Her companions were likely killed in the recent attack.
In other words...
Shut up! Silly woman.
Judging by her outfit, she's from Porcelumix. And I remember seeing her at the banquet. Her companions were most likely Porcelumix executives.
Though I really can't stand those people. They didn't deserve this.
Izolda's voice comes through the military radio on Orphe's chest.
Magus, aren't you curious? Who exactly was responsible for killing our comrades all those years ago? The blood debt partly falls on Porcelumix for offering the bribe, and partly on the commander who accepted it. Well, Porcelumix's share of that debt was just paid in blood.
Eh?
Izolda, what are you saying?
That's right. The mastermind behind bribing the military commander back then was none other than Porcelumix's Lucro.
Wait, then that means... Okay.
Of course, the ones who benefited from it weren't innocent either. Going down with him was only fitting.
They weren't innocent either.
Even if they weren't innocent, they should have at least had a trial.
Forget it, Proxy. Your sense of righteousness is admirable. But I also believe you've been through something like this yourself. Unjust accusations, hopeless justice, endless struggle. The Defense Force, public security, the HIA, hand tops. You're standing against giants. How much injustice have you endured? And how much justice have you achieved?
But, Isolde, you've always told me that justice will come.
And this is the justice, I'm guessing, according to Isolde.
Correct. Justice will come, but it will be through my hands and your gun. We no longer need to rely on the sympathy of others, nor wait for mercy from those in power.
Why are you doing this, Colonel? Why, of all times, reveal this to Magus now? Your goal isn't just to let her know the truth, is it?
Magus, don't you want to know the name of that commander from back then? The one who sent us into the jaws of battle, just to secure that huge check from Porcelumex?
Oh, wait, don't tell me. It's the Major General.
It was Lorenz.
Yes, Colonel Lorenz, 11 years ago. The very same Lorenz who has now risen to Major General. 11 years ago, he colluded with Lucro. And now, 11 years later...
No! Are you serious? Are you kidding me?
Lorenz, the lives lost, my years of suffering, this ridiculous body of mine. Is it all because of him?
Lucro is already dead, and Lorenz stands right before you at the end of this road. I've already made my choice. Now it's time to make yours, Magus. We're the only ones walking this road. Don't let me down.
Isolde's call ends abruptly.
Isolde.
Colonel Isolde. Commander Lorenz. How could this be?
The only way we can know is by finding Lorenz and getting answers from him directly.
Easy.
This is the moment when you need to keep your cool. Isolde hasn't given us any evidence to back up her accusations.
Evidence? Don't tell me you want to start preaching about procedures and justice, Proxy. If there were any justice in this world, my teammates wouldn't have sacrificed themselves 11 years ago.
Seriously, think about the timing. Why is she dropping all this drama now? She's trying to steer you somewhere.
She wants me to join in her revenge plan. Is there something wrong with that?
Revenge on getting the promotion she wanted.
She was right about one thing. I'm the only one walking this road with her.
With all due respect, Captain, that was a real kick in the gut, you know? Remember when we first joined the squad? We signed up because we felt the same pain. We carried the same scars. We were here for justice. Maybe even a little glory. For the ones we lost. The ones we loved. And now you're saying that we're not your companions? That you're all she has?
Oof.
Seed would like to teach that meanie a lesson. But I can't shake the feeling that something really bad might follow. If Seed Sr. were here, I think he'd be all gruffy and say, "Nope, not happening, Captain." And "Nope, not you either, Seed." Oh well, I was never good at comforting speeches anyway. If you've made up your mind, Captain, I'll follow your lead, no matter what.
You think you're helping, saying all these useless things, but you don't understand.
Captain!
You don't understand what I'm going through either. Orphe.
Open your eyes, Magus.
Or display retinas, as they say.
You and Isolde walking the same path? Come on! Without me, you wouldn't even be able to walk. If anything, you and I are the real companions here. And the others, the squad, Proxy, we've been in this together from the start. We've all lost people we love, but you were the one who brought us back, who pulled us out of that whole mess of grief and revenge. And now you want us to just stand here and do nothing, all so you can feel that we understand you? Sorry, Captain. I didn't mean to snap like that.
We're still on mission here.
We're still on a mission here. Whatever personal stuff we're dealing with, it doesn't outweigh the lives of all those citizens depending on us. You with me, Captain Magus?
I agree. Let's move out. We'll clear out the Ethereals as we go. Mobile Squad, gear up and get ready.
Alright, let's get rolling.
There is an unopened Obscura nearby.
The monsters are crawling out of those devices.
Hey, okay.
Eliminate the nearby Obscura to cut off the source of threat.
There we go. Got 'em.
The Obscura have been confirmed to be deactivated.
Yo, a clue.
The locations of these Obscura don't appear to be included in the Colonel's intel.
There might be gaps in the intel. Roxy, can you help search for nearby Obscura?
Yo, I found one. Okay, we got it. All right.
There are Obscura deployed up ahead.
Clear out these filthy things.
Yeah, it's gross and ugly. You can get to the other side of the residential area through here. So that's what they make.
Sacrifice is incoming. Stay alert. Monsters that can operate outside the hollow. These terrifying weapons.
They enter the city.
We won't.
Major General Lorenz retreated in this direction.
Hey, look, it's... What's his face? Lucro.
Oh?
These spies couldn't be. They're from Porcelumex. Wait, that body. Is that Lucro from Porcelumex? Oh no, don't tell me the Major General is... Pick up the pace. I have no intention of explaining myself in a failure op report. Well, it appears we can't go that way. Yo, gotta say that kid that somehow looks familiar. Yo, it's Dante.
You're the ladies from the Defense Force. There's a little kid here. Maybe he got stranded when the sacrifices suddenly appeared on the mountain road.
You're not hurt, are you, Dante? What are you doing all the way out here? Is your mom okay?
No.
Belle, you're here too. I was just playing on the mountain path with Mello and Ayu, like we always do. It was hide and seek, and I hid inside that empty grocery store by the road. But then, monsters started crawling out of those boxes. The ones that make the sighing noises. There were monsters inside.
Ooh.
Mello and Ayu ran down the mountain path back to Silum Bay, but I got stuck here.
Well,
It's
you're
all
safe.
right, Dante. The Defense Force is here. You're safe now.
You know this little one, Proxy?
Yo, his uncle was a soldier too.
His name is Dante from Silum Bay. His uncle used to be a Defense Force soldier, just like you all.
Used to be?
Well, Dante's uncle...
Just like your old comrades. Dante's uncle also died in the fall of the old capital 11 years ago.
Oh. Zoe's family have one of our old comrades, huh?
Old comrade? Is this gun lady one of my uncle's friends too?
That's right, kid. Your uncle and I, we fought side by side.
Whoa, you must be a super strong soldier. My uncle was really strong too, but he never came back. I hope you and your team all make it home safe. I'm sure someone's got to be waiting for you at home. We will, Dante. Don't you worry.
Hey, Dante, tell me something. If you had the chance to get revenge for your uncle, would you take it?
Get revenge? But
Yes.
didn't Uncle give his life to protect us?
Like, if I found the bad guy who killed him, or the monster that hurt him, would you want me to kill them? Would that make you feel better?
Feel better. I want those monsters gone too. But that won't bring my uncle back, right? I think Uncle became a soldier because he wanted to keep people safe, even if he had to face scary monsters. So instead of fighting to hurt people, I want to be the kind of soldier who protects everyone. I want to be strong and take care of Mom.
Aww.
That's why I hope you all go home safe. You shouldn't get hurt and make your moms or your kids cry.
Yeah. Dante, you should go home now. Your mom is probably worried sick about you.
The Defense Force and Yunquei Summit will keep you and your mom safe. Oh, right! Mom's probably waiting for me. I'd better get home fast.
The squad calls in support over the radio to escort Dante back to Silum Bay.
Dante's such a sweetheart.
He's a good kid. But people like Lorenz, back then and even now, how many kids have lost their families because of scum like that?
Captain.
Alright, let's keep moving.
Magnus gives a quiet order. The squad keeps marching. Their target, Major General Lorenz.
Captain Magus, what are your orders?
Lorenz. I need to question him face to face and get to the bottom of this.
Captain Magus, please don't do anything.
Magus, that's the direction Lorenz evacuated, right? Magus, you have to stay calm. Now's not the time to pull the trigger. I stand behind the captain, with both the truth and my enemy right before my eyes. How could I? But don't forget about us. Don't forget about friendship, trust, love. Orphe and Magnus stand before Major General Lorenz, confronting him with Isolde's accusations.
Who filled your head with such baseless claims and slander, Captain Magus?
Please, General Lorenz. Well, I can still hold myself back. I just need you to answer me. Yes or no?
Well, I said maybe.
Such groundless accusations are enough to get you court-martialed, Captain Magus. Or is this all just an attempt to stir up trouble and cover up your unauthorized attack earlier?
Answer me, Lorenz. Yes or no?
11 years ago, countless squads under my command were lost when the old capital fell. You think it was only the frontline soldiers like you who had to shoulder the pressure? Do you know how many questions I faced because of your crushing defeat and your incompetence?
Ooh.
Do you know how much blame I have taken? How many concessions I have made to appease their greed? War, politics, and the survival of this city are not problems that can be solved merely by you all pulling your triggers on the front lines. I don't expect your brain, if there's anything left of it in there, to possibly comprehend such complicated matters. But I want to remind you of one thing. You're not here alone. Isn't Obel Squad standing with you?
Ooh.
That's an outright threat, General Lorenz. As the mayor's representative, I won't just stand here and let that slide.
I must say, naive fools really seem to get along well together. If you're that set on burning everything to take me out and won't consider your own future, then perhaps you should think about theirs. Don't be so selfish, Captain Magus. Even if it was me, so what? I didn't get where I am today by being noble and playing by the rules.
Lorenz brushes past Obel Squad as he finishes speaking. Magnus's trigger quivers, but she never pulls it.
Captain Magus.
Yo, you made the right choice.
Captain Magus, I understand how you feel. Even though it might sound kinda cruel, I think you made the right call holding yourself back.
You made a fair point. I have my squad members and the proxy counting on me. Acting recklessly wasn't an option. But I and Isolde wouldn't just stand around while he makes things spiral out of control. There must be a reason why she has revealed all this now.
Where could Colonel Isolde be?
Accusations without evidence are just baseless slander against your superiors. We'll settle this later.
After this operation, no one will be able to stop the defense force from staying here.
You're right, sir. No one can stop you from staying now.
Isolde. Why don't you come with me, Colonel? We can't leave our big hero behind.
Hero? All the soldiers who never made it out? The ones you abandoned? Weren't they also your stepping stones? Your heroes? Magus, the promise you couldn't bring yourself to keep. I kept it for you.
Well, that happened. I had my doubts about Colonel Isolde's behavior all along, but still, I didn't expect her to go this far. Has she been hiding a fierce desire for revenge beneath her calm, composed exterior? Magnus seems to have taken quite a blow, but thankfully Orphe has been with her the whole time. Yo, it's okay there, no one. You tried your best. And also, how are you doing? Best not to interrupt Magnus and Orphe right now. I should go check the others instead. Colonel Isolde, who would have thought beneath that calm exterior burns a fierce flame than a fiercer flame than Captain Magus? For the captain to see the mentor she trusted most act like that, she must be taking it really hard. I believe in the captain. She's got a heart of steel and a body to match. I trust her resolve. Yeah, Captain Magus will pull through. For now, let's just wait for the captain's orders before making our next move. Yeah, when did they arrive? Lucro, the executive officer of Porcelumex, has been confirmed dead after a sacrifice attack. Intentional or not, I'm in Wi-Fi Peninsula on behalf of Krampus to conduct a full investigation into both Porcelumex's operation and Lucro's misconduct. There was a tip-off about Lucro and Lorenz being tied to bribery, and wouldn't you know it, they both ended up dead. Unexpectedly, fate dealt the punishment in Krampus's place, though whether it was too harsh is up for debate. But right now, the bigger concern is Porcelumex's needs a new leader, one who won't let the round table down. Some call Krampus's action a reckoning, and I can't help but feel the defector acted for the very same reason. All sacrifices in the city have been eliminated. I've done a sweep and found no other contained Obscura. I sensed something was wrong in the hollow, then heard gunfire from Saloon Bay again, so I rushed over here with your senior disciples. That officer just now killed their own superior? That's mutiny, isn't it? That military officer lady, she seemed like a straight arrow. Yo, I do have a Discord. There's Baguette. And thanks so much for the follow. Yeah, all I have to do is !Discord if I can spell it right. Boom. There you go. Am I good with team building? Not really. I just do whatever gets the job done. You can't judge someone's character just by their appearance. And Fufu, when you mentioned killing your superior with your own hands, weren't you sneaking a glance at Shifu? I did not. Shifu's as righteous as they come. Something's off with the Lemmian Hollow. I'm heading in myself to check it out. I'd imagine that Opal Squad captain is already gearing up to charge into the Hollow after her superior. In other words,
it's about to go down.
Magus and Orphe stand by the shore, the wind from the ocean downing out the pulse at the heart of her machine frame. Captain Magus. Before you could say a word of comfort to Magus, Fairy's alarm rang out once again.
Warning. Ether activity across Lemnian Hollow is approaching record high levels.
So far. If we're talking season 1, definitely Caesar. Season 2, I'm definitely liking more of Shifu's.
Warning. Abnormally high ether activity detected. There is an unusual surge of miasma.
Oh no.
Great. Why now of all times?
I assume the Exaltists are on the move again. Maybe the final sacrifice is about to begin.
About Isolde.
Magus, about Colonel Isolde. She...
I never imagined that Isolde could
Yo,
really
Spaghetti.
plan something
Hi,
like
thank you
this
so much
go
for the
wrong.
follow.
It's really not like her at all. And maybe I haven't known the real her for some time now.
Right now, the situation is critical.
Sorry, Magus. I know your feelings must be pretty complicated. But the situation in the Hollow...
All right, no need to comfort me right now. Besides, I can see how worried you are. I am a seasoned soldier after all. Don't underestimate me. The Exaltists, the Obscura, the sacrifices, all these factors coincidentally...
Oh, yeah, what about
pave the way
you there,
for us.
Hype?
And now that Isolde has fled into the Hollow itself has started to undergo some unusual changes. If Isolde has broken the soldier's code, I won't let her off the hook.
Whether it's to stop the crisis in the Hollow, or to get answers from Colonel Isolde, we have to strike again!
I'll keep supporting your operation. Phaethon won't let any threats to New Eridu go unchallenged.
Now that things have come this far, it wouldn't be right for Yunque's summit to sit idly by. Some terrifying energy is surging within the Hollow. I doubt you can handle this threat alone. I'll join you in this fight.
Damn straight, Skibby.
11 years ago, a Yunque Summit High Preceptor stood before me and pulled me out of a crisis I couldn't handle on my own. This time, I'll fight by your side, High Preceptor Yixuan.
I believe the High Preceptor from 11 years ago would be proud to see this.
The city's defense will be in the hands of the military and the other disciples. I'll be joining Shifu to support your mission.
Obo Squad, gear up and get ready!
Lemon Hollow is active. There is a high risk of secondary disaster or even a direct eruption. Colonel Isolde disappeared into the Hollow as well. Regardless of why she did what she did, we have every reason to bring her back. Obo Squad, gear up and get ready. Yo, it's getting good. Getting real good.
The miasma inside the Hollow is gathering around that tower. If we let it continue gathering like that, the consequences could be pretty serious.
Warning.
Like
Ether
AIDS
activity
serious.
in Lemnian Hollow has surpassed record levels.
Then let's find out what's going on in there. And no matter what happens, we must stop it.
Warning. Ether activity in Lemnian Hollow is still rising at an increasing rate.
If we don't manage to put a stop to this, will something terrible happen?
Warning. At the current rate of expansion, Lemnian Hollow will breach the Zenless limit within 7 hours.
Boom! Like a crushed nutshell. Like a popped balloon.
I won't let that happen.
Yunque Summit will not back down.
It's like a scene straight from the underworld. Where did Isolde go after taking this path?
You mean a movie?
Let's move forward. Whether it's to find Isolde, to stop the Exaltists, or to prevent the worst from happening.
Obo Squad, gear up and prepare to move out!
Alright. About to get interesting, chat. Here we go. Hey, it's what's-her-face from before.
Places are converging the miasma in a single location.
The miasma here is way too thick. Even I'll have my work cut out for me trying to disperse it. And this isn't the only device in the Hollow. Just deactivating the one here likely won't be enough. Right now, we need to focus on the places where the miasma is gathering and eliminate whatever threat is lurking there.
These devices are linked by the miasma, making them difficult to destroy. To prevent the miasma from gathering further, we'll likely need to go to the point where it's converging.
Alright.
Activating more of the miasma devices.
Oh my, I'm really becoming a fan of C. The problem is I don't need any more electric. Like, that's they.
There's a trace of miasma behind all that junk near the elevator.
The marks on the back of the elevator should be a combination code.
32, 75, 375. Yeah, whatever.
Took some effort to find the code. We're running out of time.
3752. There we go.
Mr. Ishwan, can you lock into Isolde's presence?
Her presence is up ahead as well.
Up ahead? Why would Colonel Isolde retreat toward the Exalted?
As they corrupted her mind and filled it with fake news. This is how they've always done it. Use the device to deactivate the shield. Yep. Yo, pop goes the bubble. Right.
Spotted a miasma device up ahead. Sarah and Neverrock are close by.
No, how do you make it past those people? No, wait, don't tell me that.
That way.
No, they wouldn't. You know, I'm saying for a brief second that Isolde and Sarah were gonna be the same person, and I'm just like, no, it would be more obvious.
Another miasma device has been activated.
Let's get going.
I'd definitely be more obvious.
They're activating the device.
This time.
Yo, what exactly are the Exaltes trying?
What kind of teachings has this creator of yours given you? Destruction? Disaster? Chaos? Is this really what your creator wants?
Not everyone is blessed with a name as bright as yours, Phaethon. In this dark world, is the sun you chase truly the only source of light?
No.
You don't understand the price we're willing to pay, the sacrifices we're ready to make to meet our Lord of Hope.
What kind of hope can something that robs others of their happiness ever provide?
Roxy, Orphe, don't waste your time with her. If sacrifices must be made, then sacrifice yourself.
The Overseer has already reached the gate of the final domain, just one step away. Don't you understand yet? All your struggles are in vain.
Sarah, a high-ranking Exalt, is swiftly distancing herself and heads towards the unremarkable fissure nearby.
She's trying to run away again.
Not again.
Leave her to me. Everyone else can keep moving forward.
you sure you can handle her on your own? She is very cunning.
And?
Shiryen is a highly skilled mystic. Leave it to him.
Very well. Let's keep moving straight to the heart of the miasma. And right to Isolde.
The team splits into two groups. Nation leaves to pursue Sarah alone, while the rest continue advancing towards the heart of the underworld.
Soldiers. Their uniforms. From 11 years ago.
They're just illusions formed by the miasma. Pull yourself together, soldier.
Yo, so you say?
Get him!
You sure took your sweet time, my dear unwelcome guests.
Surrender now! Mevarok!
If you keep resisting, I'll blast you to ashes!
Are you going to shoot me, Magus? Then why didn't you pull the trigger before?
I knew I wasn't too far off. But still. Plot, flip, and twist.
Colonel Isolde?
The Defense Force, Porcelumix, the Exaltists. So you were the one tying all these pieces together.
Isolde, why are you wearing Mevarok's clothes?
Tell me, why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
Colonel Isolde of the Defense Force. Or Mevarok, Exaltist Overseer. Which is the real you? The Defense Force moved under your command, and the Exaltist's followers struck back at your signal. You were the one orchestrating both sides all along. That must be why there was a blind spot in your intel. It was all just part of your own game? You plotted this whole charade to divert the Defense Force's troops, which means your real objective is...
You're a sharp one, Phaethon. You've caused us plenty of trouble, but some fates are unavoidable. As for my true purpose, my followers haven't lied to you. It's all for the final sacrifice.
Jeez.
So you were the one behind all the tragedies in Wyvang Peninsula. Is that right, Isolde?
And tragedies? I only ever sought to avenge our comrades. I painstakingly wove together the justice you so desperately desired. But yes, it did end in tragedy. What pains me the most is your betrayal, Magus. You had our mortal enemy in your sights, and you were too weak to do anything.
Over the years, Captain Magus has been conducting investigations within the military and has constantly encountered strong opposition from within.
Magus! Why didn't you pull the trigger when you were facing Lorenz?
I am a soldier of Obsidian Division. I cannot shoot anyone who isn't an enemy combatant. I am a citizen of New Eridu. I have no right to take the law into my own hands against anyone. And I am the captain of Obel. I cannot let my own hatred put everyone behind me at risk.
I'm sorry. I forgot you'd forged new bonds.
Oof.
Then let me mourn alone. For the souls no one else remembers. The sacrifice is about to begin. You are welcome to witness it.
Stop her!
A surge of violent miasma flares up around Isolde, forcing Jin Yuan, who casts techniques, and Obel Squad to retreat. Oh, I guess she suddenly changed her clothes?
Colonel Isolde. Why?
11 years is plenty of time for many things to change.
Who once walked side by side. How long has it been since I worked alongside Isolde? How long has it been since we walked side by side?
Come to think of it, I might not be older than you, Captain Magus, so perhaps I shouldn't be lecturing. But I have also gone through many partings, moments of loyalty and betrayal. And regardless of the reason, turning and betraying who you once were is always a regrettable thing. Oh, it's time to head out. The gathering point of the miasma lies just ahead of us.
Is Colonel Isolde there too?
Magus, Isolde has most likely committed some unforgivable crime.
Her statement.
I understand. Don't worry. I'm a seasoned soldier. If she has truly betrayed who she once...
Colonel Isolde! You have committed a serious crime!
Yeah, stop right there, criminal scum.
Please cooperate with our operation and return to New Eridu with us. To face judgment.
So foolish. Just like she was back then.
Lorenz and Lucro are both dead. You've taken your revenge. Why won't you stop?
This isn't the end. Those fallen soldiers will never come back. How can the city possibly repay the debt it owes them? To be honest, I'm not sure what kind of world the Creator will bring. But at least it'll be different than the disappointing one we're in now. You're right. I've taken my vengeance. Whatever kept me here, it's all behind me now. It's time to knock on the door to the final domain.
Are you a soldier protecting the city? Or an overseer wreaking havoc?
Yo, why not both? Everybody knows, in order to get funding for terrorism, there needs to be successful acts of terrorism.
Isolde. Or should I say, Mevarok.
Everybody knows that.
It's just a name, young proxy. Just like you wear the name Phaethon. To the world, Carol Arna is the name of a sinner. But there are still those like you who believe in her innocence. If I don the name of a sinner for those whose names have been forgotten, does that make my justice any less true?
Even if it was for the sake of revenge. Why did you choose such a twisted path?
How would you carry out revenge then? With kindness, justice, or love?
Easy with a spoon.
These tainted hands are all I have to depend on!
Turn back, Isolde. They're gone. And I don't want to lose you too.
I've already come this far. So let's skip the empty reassurances and heart-wrenching farewells. Let's settle this with guns and blades, just like real soldiers would!
It's about to get real.
Don't be so naive. Revenge is a path of no return. Onwards to battle!
Careful!
Hold the formation! Keep the proxy safe!
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Different paths. So there's no point in looking back now!
These ether fluctuations.
were. You don't deserve the name I gave her, Magus!
Sorry about that. Baby crying. Gotta take care of baby.
Your fate is sealed.
Creator of all things, grant me your grace.
Why are you still clinging to that for protection?
The miasma's gathering around her.
No, understand it.
Definitely not my type.
Yeah, the question is, who put that ideas in her head?
Well then, be washed away by the great rain! This hatred is boundless!
Don't answer your question.
Annihilation! To defy is blasphemy! Resistance is futile!
Yeah, that's what the last person said. Banned of the grave.
Soldiers, return to the mortal realm! Fight for me! Obsidian Division!
Almost there.
Shall be purged.
Continuing combat until target neutralized.
Alright, almost there.
Tactical strategy.
Scorch them!
Need a shower? It's raining show.
Oh, I get a rain shower.
Legit still.
There we go.
Why must you stand against me? Stop getting in my way!
The flames of vengeance. They've been burning inside you and me.
These flames.
Shouldn't be weapons of consuming you!
Yo, that camera angle.
The miasma's clearing.
Isolde. Ishwan Shifa. You can leave the rest to me.
Wait, there was a blade in that thing?
Us.
I did not know about the blade inside the gun.
Captain Magus, you must be going through a lot right now, huh? Colonel Isolde is just up ahead.
Thanks for being with me through all of this, Orphe. It's time to teach this arrogant fool a lesson.
Yo,
Back in the day, you never managed to beat me during training. I hope you, both of you, have grown since then.
I might still be stuck where I was. Orphe.
I'll do my best.
I can't press the right bumper anymore. Oh, yo, that cinematic was good.
Show me your conviction with that blade of yours, Magus! You've certainly improved.
Nope.
The one still stuck in the past must be me.
Aren't you the one who pulled me out of my stubbornness? Weren't you the one who saved me from despair? My turn to wake you up! A firepower!
Enough, Colonel.
Revenge.
You're right. There's no coming back.
That's why we have no choice but to keep moving forward.
I won't allow it. I don't want to lose anyone who stands behind me again.
Including you, Colonel.
Yo, have a good night, dear DVGs. Rest easy, stay cheesy.
You, but you've lost so many. What difference would one more make? Being soft only leads to pain.
Hey! Orphe!
Is it Danny?
Isolde!
It's already too late for me to turn back now.
Colonel!
Oh, wait, shoot, she chose death by suicide.
It's too late to turn back now. And I've always hated dealing with court-martials.
Isolde, why didn't you ever tell me everything that happened?
Because you're Orpheus. My Orpheus. You had already lost so much. Your comrades, your body, and the life you were meant to live.
Isolde.
After everything you'd lost, I didn't want you to carry any more burdens.
But if I had known sooner, maybe you wouldn't have... Everything I've lost, you've lost too.
There's no turning back, Orpheus. My hands are stained with blood and guilt.
I know. I'll pay your debts for you.
Me too.
Orphe?
I'll stick with Captain Magus, and we'll make up for your mistakes together. I'll stay by Captain Magus's side. I won't let her lose her way like you did, driven by anger, loneliness, and despair.
I know you're in pain, just like me. But you're also very lucky. Orphe is a good kid. Don't let her down. Don't disappoint your younger self, Orpheus.
I won't, Isolde.
I believe you. I'm the only disappointment here. It's been so long, Orpheus. I've missed you so much. Please, forgive me.
Isolde, corrupted by the miasma to the point of near complete crystallization, shatters in the air in the hollow. Isolde has committed an unforgivable sin, but I think when she left, she felt some relief, but also some remorse. As for her crimes, even if they can't be fully repaid, I'll do my best to atone for them. I won't Captain Magus carry this burden alone.
Master, an abnormal ether fluctuation has been detected nearby.
Nani?
Why do I feel like it's resonating with me?
Hey, it's the teacher.
Watch out, Proxy!
Is that teacher? Teacher? Is this just a hallucination caused by miasma?
Belle, Wise. Belle. You two now walk this path alone. You are the bravest, most gifted children that Helios Academy has ever seen.
Was that from the time we were separated from teacher?
You and your brother must carry on the flames of Helios together.
Teacher.
Just what kind of being is your creator, exactly?
The creator? Just who is she talking to?
The gate to the final domain. It's in Hollow Zero, isn't it?
Nanny.
What secrets lie beyond that door that could be worthy of such feverish praise and supplication?
The Exaltists and teacher?
Fine. I'll pave the way for you to meet your revered creator.
No. There's no way teacher is an accomplice to those people.
At the end of that path also lies something that I'm seeking.
Something that teacher is seeking? Just what in the world could that be? Even if one has to pay such a hefty price.
Even if I have to pay such a hefty price.
Even if one has to bear such guilt.
Oh boy.
Even if I have to bear this guilt.
Even if it means leaving us behind? Is this really what she wants?
This path may not lead to a happy outcome. I don't know if Eridu will fall into the abyss or find salvation from the brink. But I believe in my dear children. They are the brilliant Phaethon.
What? So that's how we got our name. The miasma illusion in the air scatters and fades. However, miasma, the Exaltus, and where exactly teacher is, these speculations still remain unknown, lingering in the hollow. On the path which miasma retreats, you evacuate the hollow alongside Opal Squad. A week passes, and you finish cleaning out the obscure and wifey peninsula. The evacuated citizens begin returning one after another. Barry and I used the data recorded by EOS and tried to model the conditions back then, but we still couldn't recreate the hollow environment where Teacher's illusion appears. But based on the ether fluctuations at the time, we're fairly certain it was something inherited in you, Belle. That sacrifice that stirred a reaction from the miasma. But the illusion said. We still don't know how the illusion was created, and just because it sounded like our teacher doesn't mean those were really her words. But when she said goodbye to us, yeah, the illusion did seem to recreate her saying goodbye to us. Right down to the look and the voice. Still, if our teacher did choose to work with the Exaltus, she must have had her reasons. Fufu's voice echoes from the courtyard, interrupting the conversation between the siblings. Big trouble. There's a bunch of tough-looking soldiers at the gates asking for you. It's a defense force. Yeah, I'll go deal with them. I'm terrible at dealing with aggressive people. I'll leave this one to you, Junior. Yo, it's just Obel Squad. Kill me. The noisy visitors outside turn out to be Obel Squad.
Proxy!
Me!
Proxy, it's been a while.
Yeah.
Captain Magus, Orphe, it's been a while. How have you been?
Absolutely terrible. Our desk is buried under a mountain of paperwork. The worst part is, after finishing my own stack of papers, I still have Magus's pile to deal with, too.
We share the same desk, don't we? Why bother separating our paperwork?
The good news
Yeah, why not copy
I
paste?
don't have to share a desk with these two.
And there's more good news. They gave us an extended vacation. Partly out of compassion, and partly just to smooth things over.
This incident involved senior defense force officers and top executives from TOPS. An incredibly tangled web of interests. But it's all been settled at last.
The truth behind the fall of the old capital and the defeat of Agamemnon's squad, where Magus and Colonel Isolde once served, has finally been uncovered.
Evidence of collusion between former Defense Force Major General Lorenz and former Porcelumix Executive Officer Lucro has been confirmed. Both have lost their titles, and they will be publicly condemned.
Yay. So the truth of what happened all those years ago finally comes to light. It's not finally come to light, it's finally comes to light. God.
So, the truth about what happened all those years ago is finally coming to light. Maybe those soldiers who never should have been sacrificed can finally rest in peace now.
But since both men died during the Waifei Peninsula attacks, a public trial has been put on hold for now. Neither the military nor TOPS wants to damage their public image.
At least they got what they deserved.
Defense Force Headquarters also disciplined and demoted several high-ranking officers who were entangled with the factions and engaged in misconduct for years, reportedly due to pressure from Mayor Mayflower.
And what about the citizens who were affected?
What about the citizens who were harmed by Porcelumix and the Exaltus experiments? Will they be okay?
The victims of the sacrifice and miasma experiments have all been sent to recovery centers, and the illegal assets resulting from the cooperation between Porcelumix and the Exaltists have been seized by public security.
All of this was possible thanks to the intelligence and evidence we gathered during our operation, as well as what Colonel Isolde collected before her death.
Bull beans.
Isolde's involvement over the years was complicated, but there's no doubt that she made many mistakes, especially as the head of the criminal Exaltists group.
That just means now Sarah's in charge, right?
A lot of what the Colonel did was driven by the hatred that blinded her. I imagine you must have mixed feelings towards her, Magus.
Yo, Patricio, how's it going?
Of course. That arrogant fool, fueled by anger and loneliness, made so many grievous mistakes.
Captain Magus often keeps her anger to herself and acts on impulse.
What?
Promise me, Captain Magus, in front of the proxy, that you won't make such grievous mistakes like she did.
With the proxy as my witness, I give you my word.
Yeah, swear to me.
Whoever lies has to wear a pink weapons holster.
Wait, Opal Squad won't be punished, right?
Opal Squad did disobey orders. You won't end up facing a court-martial, will you?
There's no reason to punish someone for doing a good deed.
Although the Opal Squad disobeyed orders, we earned commendations for wiping out the Exaltists and protecting the citizens. Each member received a Medal of Honor.
Yay? What about me?
Surviving in the grown-up world isn't very easy. It may not be what we hoped for, but at least there was a positive outcome.
All good, Foxy, watching and enjoying the stream. Time for chilling. Amen. And grown-up world does suck.
Regarding the proxy's mentor, Miss Carol Arna, I'll do my best to help you investigate any potential leads within the military.
Whoever the proxy trusts, we trust too.
Things have been so hectic in Wi-Fi Peninsula that I haven't had a moment to actually enjoy this town. Since we've been granted extended leave, I plan to relax and unwind in Phylum Heights with my squad for a while.
Vacation time!
Until we meet again.
Catch you later, Proxy!
One more thing, Proxy. While Captain Magus and I were sorting through Commander Azula's documents, we found this. Commander Azula left it for you, Proxy. Orphe hands over a letter bearing the seal of Obsidian Division. This is a private letter Azula left for you. As much as I'd like to know, I'll stay out of it. Catch you later, Proxy. The members of Opal Squad wave goodbye and leave Swabian Temple. All that remains is the envelope Isolde left behind in your hand. Open the envelope. From Isolde to Belle. Miss Belle. That day, when you and Orpheus were arguing over who was the villain and who was the hero, I found myself amused by your childish bickering and deeply ashamed at the same time. By the time you read this, I imagine everyone will have already realized the truth. I was the real villain in the story all along. There's no point in drowning myself in guilt or remorse now, I suppose. I'm writing because I have a few selfish requests. They're not just for my own sake, but for the sake of justice. So I hope you'll hear me out. What Lorenzo Lucro did was so long ago that even though I gathered as many old case files as I could as evidence, I still couldn't be sure it was enough to convict them. I lost faith in the authorities of New Eridu long ago. To get close to the truth, I began seeking outside forces I could rely on. By chance, I came into contact with the Exaltists, and found that from then on, I moved between the Defense Force, the Exaltists, and Porcelumix, playing each side in turn. Eventually, I learned the truth. Bribed by Lucro, Lorenz redeployed troops meant to protect civilians in order to recover valuable Porcelum stockpiles. In the end, those soldiers were left to die at the hands of monsters that crawled out from the miasma. During my investigation, I inherited the power of the Exaltus Overseer. This inheritance seemed to have nothing to do with faith or devotion. As for the creator's criteria for choosing a successor, my guess is that they simply pick whoever is the most useful in achieving their goal. Once I accepted the power, I gained the authority to command the entire organization, but gradually lost the right to prevent the situation from spiraling further out of control. Meanwhile, the miasma continued to seep into my body, gnawing away at my flesh and bone. My time is running out. In the end, I carefully orchestrated today's farce. Lucro and Lorenz returned to Wi-Fi once more, lured by the profits Porcelain could bring, and died at the hands of the monsters born from the miasma, myself along with them. And this time, I've collected ample evidence to prove their corruption and their callous disregard for human life. You saw it all, and I have a selfish request. If the trial is ever obstructed, stand as a key witness as the mayor's representative and bring justice to the soldiers and to New Eridu. I know my actions have nothing to do with justice. I've hurt too many innocent people. I'm nothing but a miserable creature of wrath who should have died long ago, kept alive by the hatred that fueled revenge. As for the truth behind the Exaltus and the Creator, as long as I have the power I received from them still resides in my left hand, I will. The letter is torn apart. Isola wanted us to be the witness to help convict Lucro and Lorenz. Fortunately, the trial reached a fairly just verdict. As for the truth about the Exaltus and the Creator, and the whereabouts of our teacher, we seem to be far from solving these mysteries. Looks like Orphe and Magnus are gradually moving past the Isolde incident. Everything turned out fair in the end. My conversation with Wise was cut off. Better head back and talk with him and Fufu about what to do next. That was a lot of talk. Still no clue about your teacher, where your teacher went? Just one bad thing after another, and we still have no clue where Xin Yuan is. Xin Yuan hasn't come back? Shifu's already searching every corner of the hollow. About the only thing left to do is drag out and give the creator a good beating. But we didn't find a single trace. Someone must have covered it up deliberately. Who knows where Sarah ran off to? If Senior Brother falls into the hands of the Exaltus remnants, it'll be dangerous. Don't worry about them, Junior Brother. Xinyuan is super capable. He and Junior Sister Zhao Guan are the two most talented disciples of our generation. Trust me. He's even more reliable than your big sis, Fufu. We'll definitely come out of this safe and sound. You're right, Fufu. The most senior brother of Wonku Summit. Whatever. Summit won't go down that easily. Night Isolde fell in a different corner of the hollow.
The Overseer has fallen.
Yet, you don't seem to feel any sympathy at all.
Sympathy? For an Overseer who wasn't even truly devoted?
No! Why are you serious? Are you?
Overseer is just a title. A symbol of inherited power. Nothing more.
Your left hand. That power?
Yes, a gift from the Creator. The glory of wielding their authority has finally come to me.
Yay.
Is the Creator actually real?
Isn't what you see right in front of you the best proof?
The power Isolde wields is far beyond that of ordinary people.
I know you're no devout believer, But even someone as selfish as Isolde can wield the Creator's blessing. The Creator has never been stingy towards mortals who help fulfill their mission. They can make your wish come true.
My wish?
No, I wish for an ice cream. Dude. That was a good episode. I mean, well, a good chapter part. Like, they definitely did good. Like, if I had to rate that, I would give it like an 8 or 9. Like, it was that good. I need to get to bed. So the plan is, this week we're going to do the DLC for Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag. And then after that, I'm not sure what game I'm thinking of playing. So, yeah, not sure. Like, I have some ideas in mind, but yeah. But tomorrow should be fun. Because, believe it or not, I actually get to go to my mom's school and see what that's all about for once. But yo, Patricio, I hope you're doing good, man, and everything's going in your good in your esports world and what have you. And I miss our time together on the Nerd Stash. Alright, there's that. Alright. Let me take a break from esports. Miss the Nerd Stash, Extra Life. You know, maybe convince Jared to unretire. Alright.